Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video we're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do all this nastiness. Yeah, so the story behind this is my name is Darla. I'm from I go to Roosevelt High. The year is 1963. Me and my girls were walking home and Michael Jackson and his Thriller zombies just attacked us. And this is how I got here. I'm transitioning into a zombie. That's why not this face, not this side is zombified. I just got bit. This is the biting, and then another hoe came and just snatched my face up, and now that's why I'm transitioning. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to do this little Halloween look, please keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows, eyeshadow, the liquid latex, and then the full face after. When you're working with like liquid latex, you want to do that first and then do your foundation after, because you want to put the liquid latex on a clean surface. It'll be pointless if you do your whole foundation and then put it on after, because it's not going to want to stick to that. So we're going to start off with the eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using NYX's micro brow pencil in the color Ash. I'm going to do my best to keep them natural. I don't want them too sharp, too carved out, too bold, because during these times the makeup wasn't I mean, the makeup was cool, but as far as eyebrows, they were more like natural. So I'm just gonna fill out the tails. I usually start there because that's where I have the most baldness. Eyebrows are done. I don't think I'm gonna carve them out. I don't want them to look too sharp. As long as there's a good shape, I'm fine. Now for the eyes, I'm going to do a cut crease. Cut creases were poppin' in the 60s. I'm going to start off by applying my primer. This one is by Zoeva. Like a little yellow tint to it, but that's okay, because sometimes when they're like really white, it could leave like a white cast when you take pictures, or sometimes will look too ashy. Even if you're putting foundation, even if you're putting on eyeshadow on top, when primers are too white or too thick, I like this one that's like really creamy. When they're too thick, they dry real nasty. And I had like a bad experience with MAC's, what were they called? Like paint pots or something, I forgot, but they were their eyelid primers, and they were always so chunky and thick. Even like blending it out just always made my eyeshadow look so chalky sometimes, and that was not the business. For the eyes, I'm gonna be using this palette. This is Me, Myself, and Michael palette. I think it's Michael, not Mitchell. I don't know, whatever. He does amazing makeup, and he came out with this oh my god, he came out with this palette. What's cool about it, it has like has one side right here with a bunch of reds, yellows, pinks, and then it has a mirror in the middle, and then, well, this could come off, hold on, this comes off, you could take the mirror off, and then it's these beautiful colors. I love these. So to start off, I'm gonna go in with my MAC 224 brush, which is just a fluffy blending brush, and go in with this nude color right here called Modest. I'm going to use that as my transition, and as well to just kind of set that primer. If y'all see my hair looking crazy and moving, this is not a hair tutorial. If it messes up, I'm sorry. I don't do good with hair. I'm gonna fix it later for like pictures and whatnot, but I could see that like there's hairs poking out through the back and It has for sure been a minute since I picked up a teasing comb, a pound of hairspray to put in my hair. Throughout time, teasing your hair and having like such a volume in the back was always a thing. In the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s for sure. But also, if you're like 23 to 28, you went to Gotham. If you're from the IE, you know what Gotham was. You was teasing your hair, looking a mess. I was one of those people. We've all done it. We've all wanted that poof. We've all wanted the snooky look. Those were some times, and what's funny is like, we felt the cutest with our hair touching the sky, looking all nappy, selling out Walmart, Target, all from Aquanet. What's even funnier is guys were doing it too. That was ridiculous. Like, girls, you could get away with it. Guys, I don't know why y'all were participating in big old hair. Now, I'm gonna start the cut crease. You just want some small transition going on. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna blow out the colors. This color. It's called Man-Made. Right here. A6, a tiny little detail brush like that. Do first. I have really hooded eyelids. I hate it. I have to like really be precise with my cut creases. And this is just to carve it out. I'm not, so don't judge. And our cut crease isn't gonna be like the really elongated ones. It's gonna be the shape of the eye. That's how a lot of, if you guys know who Twiggy is, she was a famous model in the 60s. Her cut creases were like that. They weren't the really elongated, like extra long freaking wing coming out. They're real hooded, and yeah. Now with a clean pencil brush, we're going to start blending that out. A little, don't blend out the shape. You just want to kind of smoke it out, make it look like a halo. And then with that first color that we used, that transition color, with a more bushier brush, well, less bushier, not as wide of a blend. That same dark color, we're gonna deepen it up just a little.
It's all about humanity.
Now for the lid, I'm gonna take just any flat brush. Let's go in with this yellow mustard color mixer.
It's all about humanity.
And with that same flat brush, I'm gonna go in with this more of a bright yellow in the corner over here, Manchester. Now this color right here, this like glitter melted. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of liner. So now we're gonna move on to the liquid latex. This one is from Benai. I got it at a Halloween store. I've used like Spirit Halloween ones before. It really doesn't matter. I just like to use quality products, so I'm gonna use Benai. And then I'm going to be using Benai's Blood as well. You're also gonna want to use little sponges. These are just those old school makeup ones. And also I'm using Ben Nye's Magic Cake Aqua Paint. The cool thing about these is they're not creams. They're water activated into creams. So the more water you use, the more creamier it's gonna look. I like that they're dry already and you're not gonna get that greasy like face paint looking look. Are a little bit more expensive, but they're a better quality as well. So I have here a paper plate. Oh, it's thick. Okay. Wow. Ah! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be doing a like fleshy cut on this side of my face. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I guess. I'm gonna wait for this part to dry. I'm still gonna add some. Wait for this part to dry and then I'm gonna like slice it open down here. We're just gonna add something on the shoulder. Okay, now that it's dried, I'm going to put primer on my face that doesn't have any of the liquid latex. My handy dandy Fenty. For foundation, I'm also going to use my Fenty. This is the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation. So here's the fun part with a eyelash tweezer instead of real tweezers, because I don't want it to like pull too hard or rip. I'm gonna just go so now that I've created some little nasty holes, I'm just gonna contour and highlight this one, this side of the face. Well, my eyes right here too. This is Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel.
It's all about humanity.
Since I'm gonna wash this off and I'm not going nowhere, I'm just using a powder that I don't really care about. This is the Kat Von D translucent one. Now we're gonna go in with the face paint. This is the bright red right here.
It's all about humanity.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the under eyes. Gonna go in with that brown color we used. Then with that fluffier one, going with that first yellow shadow we used. I'm going to use a white eyeliner. This is MAC's Fascinating Eye Kohl. The bottom lash line with that same red first. Purple right here. Go closer to the lash line. Now we're darkening this part. So with that first color we used, that brown, I'm mixing it with that last purple we used. And I'm gonna draw veins on my eye coming from it.
It's all about humanity.
There we go. For my lashes, I'm gonna be going in with Lilly lashes in the style Miami. Actually took that chunk off. It didn't really do anything. It didn't look like how I wanted it to, so now I'm gonna go in with the blood. Ooh, this looks gross. So for lips, I was gonna do like a cute nude glossy lip. I'm gonna use this lip gloss. This is MAC's new Power Glass Plumping Lip Gloss, and this is in the color 2 Plumps Up. Okay, y'all, this is the final look. I just added my zombie contact lens. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you guys like this, if you want to see more videos that have to do with liquid latex. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.